So we all know how the YouTube algorithm works. We have this is the YouTube in a nutshell. And so each one of these is going to be categories. So say like gaming or lifestyle or something like that, education. And then within those, there's going to be certain things like even gaming, it's going to be specific games like GTA and stuff like that. And so what happens when you put out a new video and you're new to YouTube, what will happen is YouTube will go by the keys that you've put in, the hashtags and stuff like that. And it'll sort of place you in a certain area within, say, like for my gaming channel, it'll know that I'm in the gaming area, and what it'll do is it'll put my video in the gaming area or across a few different parts of gaming area. And then what it'll do is it'll put out my video to little test beds of people until it starts finding bites. So one day it could put it here, and then the next day over here, and the next day over here, and then it'll start finding bites. And once it starts finding bites, that's where it starts putting your content the next time that you put a video out, and that's how it ends up growing and growing and growing. And so basically then this becomes smaller and smaller. So you might find changes when you put out a video. So for example, I do videos on a game called Star Citizen, and when I put that game out, it's already found that it knows my niche, and each time I put the videos out, it puts them to the people. I'm getting good views on them. But a couple of times I've changed the game, so I went from Star Citizen to Starfield, and so obviously the taglines and stuff like that changed in the video itself, and so it wasn't getting the same response putting it in the area with the Star Citizen content, so it started seeding out against all the different places. And the same happened when my son played GTA on my account and he put them videos out, it started seeding them in different areas. So in the end I came to the decision that I was going to have my main gaming channel just as Star Citizen, and that's really grown the channel really well. But what if you have got that and then you've got a second channel that you want to grow? Well, this is what I'm going to talk about today, about bypassing this YouTube algorithm so that you're not really seeding too much when you're putting new videos out. So I've got a second channel which is called No Nonsense Music Tips, and on my second channel I knew the content was good because I've already grown a channel before. So me as a YouTuber has already grown, I've already realized what makes a good thumbnail, what makes a good title, the tags in it, the hashtags in it, the keywords in it, and stuff like that. So I already knew what I needed to do with a channel, but I had to go through all that seeding again. And so I saw a video on what I'm about to do and thought, I'm going to give this a try. I had tried it a year ago before, but I think I got my parameters wrong on what I did because it didn't really work. And what I'm talking about today is promotion. So we're going to be doing a promotion on the video. And what I did is I did a promotion and I targeted places like America, UK, Germany, Spain, stuff like that for my videos. And I put a budget of £50, and I think I got about 80 subscribers from that. And so I tried it this new way, the way I'm going to show you today, and I grew my two channels, my gaming channel and my No Nonsense Music Tip channel, by 5,000 on one of them, 4,000 on the other one. And then I did it again for the gaming channel and grew it another 2,000. So I'll show you that here. So here's my Noobs Gaming channel here, and I started it in June 2022, and it took a while, over a month, to get up to 60 subscribers. Then it started taking off a little bit up until Christmas, and then around Christmas time I started getting to the 1,000. It took about 6 months to hit the 1,000, and once I hit that, then I became monetized. Now, with the promotion, you will get subscribers, and some of those subscribers will count towards your subscriber count for your monetization, but it won't count your watched hours. So just keep that in mind when you're looking at this. If you've already got your watched hours, this is a perfect way of getting you over that subscriber count, which I'm going to show you in a minute. And so I'd already got over my subscriber count and my watched hours by December, so it took 6 months to get my gaming channel monetized. And the reason it was easy for my watched hours to hit is because my content on this channel, on the Noobs Gaming channel, was around 20 minutes to an hour per video. So the watched hours came really, really quick. And then over the year, I grew it to 5,000 here, or 4,000 here, and then somebody else reviewed one of my videos and that pushed it up a little bit in a big chunk here. You see that little spike there, and then it just carried on going, just growing normal as it was. And then here is where I decided to do the promotion for the video. So I was at around 5,800, and then so 20th of April I did a £50 promotion, and that shot it up to 10,000 in a space of 7 days. You can see there, so the 20th to the 28th, So 8 days from 5,000 to 10,000. And that's with this promotion. It's all above board. It's not bots in a different country just clicking and not caring about your content. What it does is it puts an advert onto your phone or your YouTube when you come onto YouTube. And I'll show you that here. So what you see here is you see at the top here, there's an advert. And what happens is that's where your video will be. It'll be up at the top here as an advert. So the first thing somebody's going to see, I don't know if you can see this, but the first thing somebody's going to see is going to be that. Basically they're going to see this advert at the top of the screen there, and that's where your clicks are going to be coming from. So you're paying for an advertisement. And so things to remember with this is the people that are clicking it, you're bypassing the algorithm. So it's not people that have watched your videos 3 or 4 times. It's going to be majority of the people are going to be people that have just seen your channel and have seen the advert. And with me, normally I'll subscribe to a channel after I've watched about 4 or 5 videos, so I've already got used to the people and stuff like that. Now with this, you are getting people that are just going to click, and many of them will subscribe. But then as you start putting out more content, some of them might not like that content and just end up unsubscribing. And you can see that here as I go from here. So it went to 12,300 here, and then it started going down, and then I basically started organically growing it back again. And so just be aware of that as well, that you will start losing some over time, but that's not a bad thing. You do want people that actually want your content and they want to watch your content. So that's the Noobs Gaming channel. And then this is the No Nonsense Music one. And so I started this in October 23, and as you see, it took a while again. And then so after 2 weeks, I started growing it, and it started growing up fast. And then I got some nice boosts. And then by April, it was at 800. And that's when I put the advert out, and it went from 800 to 4,700 here. So it went up by 4,000 in that space of that time. And I think I put it over for like just around a month. So 13th of April to the 27th of April, that growth there, 4,000. And as you see there, it was at 4,760, and then that's just dropped over time. And I don't put as much content out with this channel. I put very little out with this channel. And these videos, the getting to the subscriber was easier on this one. That came quick, but the watch hours dragged. And this is because the videos that I put out on this channel are about 2 minutes long. The quick tips on music, and they're about 2 minutes long. And so it took a long time for the watch hours to rack up on this one. So where the watch hours doesn't work with this promotion, the subscriber part will, but the watch hours won't. And I said the subscriber part won't. That doesn't mean that every subscriber you get will count to it. Either YouTube is under-reporting, or people are still finding your content more and it's being pushed out more. Because I think with this, it's saying here that the promotion subscribers here was 2,000 on this one and 1,000 on this one. But you clearly saw with that line going up, it went from 5,000 to 12,000. So 9,000 that have been underreported basically. And another thing to remember is you see here, so on this one here, this audience growth here, 670,000 impressions, and we spent £80 on this one. 670,000 impressions. From that, 14,000 people clicked it, and from that, YouTube is saying 2,000 subscribed, but we know we got about 7,000 subscribers or something like that. But what you got to also remember is 14,000 views. People are just curious. Sometimes they're clicking it, so your watch hours or your retention time is also going to go down. But YouTube doesn't punish you for it because they're putting out your content more, and basically because of that, they don't punish you for having a low retention on your videos. And so even though it got clicked 14,000 times and then 2,000 subscribers from that, obviously there was more than that. And the ones that are saying that 9,000 have actually got reported on my thing, which would have counted towards my monetization if I wasn't already monetized. So that's the thing to remember with that. So that's that, guys. As you can see there, the growth. And let's get into what it is we actually have to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up this promotion here. So this is the one that I did, like I said, where I had a different audience. So I'll show you the audiences. I spent £50 and it says I got 14 subscribers. I think it was around 80 because like I said, it's either underreported. Only got 496 views and 23,000 impressions for £50. Now with that one, if you can see, the biggest issue I had with this was this. The places where I was pushing it: United States, United Kingdom, Germany, Canada, Australia. Now, here's the secret. With the next one, after I watched the video, this is where I started promoting it: Estonia, Indonesia, India, Philippines, Pakistan, and Uganda. The reason for that is places like America, United Kingdom, Germany, and all that stuff have a really high click rate. So you pay more for clicks in those countries than you do in these ones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring that up for you so you guys can see it. Cost per click in US dollars. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it here. I'm going to put it so the lowest one is here. And as you see, Iceland, Albania, Luxembourg, these are really expensive. United Kingdom, 48p or 48 cents per click. Canada, 45 cents per click. Austria, 45. So you can see how the click click rate is really expensive. So United States 61. So you can see how you're going to burn through the cash really, really quick. Now, the places we chose, which was Estonia, Indonesia, India, Philippines, Pakistan, Uganda. So you'll look on here, and these are the countries where you can start picking. Like, look at these low click rates. So Pakistan, 4 cents per click. Philippines, 4 cents per click. And this is what you've got to look at. So you're going to get a lot more clicks and a lot more subs because you're getting more clicks for your money. And another thing to remember with this is when we do this, what we also need to do is make sure we set it here, if you're English and you speak English, to put your language here. So it only shows this promotion to people that will speak my language or the language of the video. So that's another thing to remember there. I couldn't believe how the promotion just took off the subscriber count. So that's the secret there, guys. Make sure you've got low click countries selected. I wouldn't select too many. I tried it on the next one and selected maybe too many of these, and it ended up just spending too much money. So sort of have a little think about where you want these ads to go in these low click areas. Set it to your language and then set your goal. It says £75. I don't know where it is, but somewhere when you set this, it says £75 will get you the best clicks or something like that, it says. So just go through that, and to do a promotion, you just go over to promotions here in your content. You go to content and promotions here, and then over at the side here, you've got a new promotion. And what I'm going to do for this video, I'm going to log into this my main account, my account that you're watching now. And so this is my account for this. I've got 2 videos. You'll see here. So I've got 2 videos, and I've got 452 on this one and 13 views on this one. So again, it's been seeding. It's trying to seed these videos, and the more I start putting content out, the more it'll do this seeding. And you'll see I've got 13 subscribers on this. And what I'm going to do is, with this video that you're currently watching, I'm going to do the same. I'm going to put this out in a promotion. If you are watching this video and you see it's got thousands of views and my subscriber count is a lot more than 13, you can see that it's worked and how it's worked. And so just keep an eye, have a look at how many subscribers I've got and how many views this video has got. Yeah, and you'll know if that video has worked to them. So that's what I'm going to do for this video. I'm going to put the same promotion out for this video as well. I worked out with my channels, I was spending about £12 and getting 1,000 new subscribers for £12. So you set your budget how much you want to set it and give it a go. Set a low budget at £10, £12, see if you get 1,000 subscribers from that. It's just about testing it. But for me, I was getting about 1,000 subscribers per £12. So that's sort of the budget you'll be looking at. So let's talk about the good and the bad of this. So the good part of this is if you are struggling with just getting subscribers, if you've already got your view count or your watched hours count, then the subscribers part is going to get fulfilled. Now, YouTube says it doesn't count towards your subscribers and it doesn't count towards your watched hours. Now, I know with what I looked at, it didn't count towards my watched hours, but it definitely counted towards my subscriber count, because this channel here, if I go to the earn here, you can see it's got 4,700 subscribers there. Even though they say that your promotion ones don't count, they're actually accounting. It's the watched hours that's the hardest part. That's the part I've got to get to next, is getting these watched hours up, because I've only got just short of 700 watched hours. So the good part is that it will count towards your subscriber count. And not only that, now that I've got 4,000 subscribers on here, once I start posting more videos on here, my videos are going to go to people who do like the content. They've genuinely clicked because they like the idea of the content. And yes, you're going to lose some of them over time, but say you lose 10%, I lost 400, 500 or something like that. It's still a few thousand that the video is being pushed out to. And the more that video is being pushed out to people and they're engaging with it, the more that YouTube's going to be pushing your video out more and more, and you'll grow your subscribers organically more from that. So that's the good with this. So let's go to the bad of this. Now, what I've witnessed with this is you're bypassing the algorithm. So people that are clicking on your advert. They're not people that have watched you over time and you've popped up on their feed because of the content that you're doing. They've just clicked you because they've seen the advert and they are interested in that content. But as you put more videos out, you'll find people do unsubscribe. And also, with it being a high click rate of people clicking, someone might like the idea of the video, but then once they've clicked the video, they might not actually really like the video. They probably thought it was something else, and so they'll click off it. So your retention rate on that video is going to drop a lot. And so that's the bad part of that. You're getting subscribers. As long as you can maintain some of them, then that's all good. So let's conclude this now. For me, I think it's worth this, especially if you are struggling to get your subscriber count and you genuinely think your content is good enough, or if you've got a second channel that you're just starting and you want to grow it without having to do too much with the seeding, this will help you to grow that. And then YouTube sort of then knows where your seeding is with all the people that have clicked. It's got a genuine feel of where your content should be, and so that should help in your growth organically. And so I think if you, just like anything, any business, you have to budget in your advertising and stuff like that. So with this, that's what I've done. You've got to remember, once you get to a certain point, YouTube becomes a business. It stops stops becoming a hobby and it becomes a business. If you're becoming monetized and you're watching this video because you want to bypass this algorithm, because you want to get to the monetization, once you get there, you're becoming a business. And that's what you've got to remember. It no longer becomes a hobby. You've got to make sure what you're doing is thought about, and your thumbnails and your titles and the video content and the editing of that content is becoming a business, and you're going to get paid for it. And so that's what you've got to remember. When something becomes a business, you've got to allocate some funding for your advertisement, and this is what that is doing. It's advertising yourself and your business to people who you think potentially would like it, without YouTube having to seed it to different places and slowly grow that. You're actually putting it in front of people quicker. And so that's what I'm taking this as with the promotion. It's not bots in a factory clicking, just logging in, clicking, subscribe and logging out. These are genuine people that are interested in your content. Like I said, you will lose some because they've probably thought it was something it's not, but you're not going to lose a massive amount, I don't think. I've lost, I think, less than 100 altogether, and so that's not bad. And what I'm doing now is I'm letting that all settle, and I'm going to start growing it organically again and see how it produces. The last couple of videos I've put out on the no nonsense music tips, I've got really good views on. So I went from around 1,000, and the last couple of videos have been 3,000 to 5,000 depending on the content. So it is growing, and this has definitely helped. I didn't need it for the monetization because I was already there, but I did need it to sort of seed it out more to more people. So that's this, guys. I'm going to put out this video and I'm going to do a promotion on this video. So if you are watching this video, you've probably clicked the advert or it has been seeded to you, and just have a look. Am I past the 13 subs? My view has gone up, you know, from 413 here to in the thousands. Who knows? We'll find out. You're watching this video and I'm creating it, so I can't show you them figures. And yeah, so we hope you like this video, guys. If you did and you did learn something from this, don't forget to hit that pointer and tickle that like button for us. Hit the bell and subscribe notification. I am going to work more on this channel, and what I'm going to do is try and give a down-to-earth approach from a YouTuber that started just short of 2 years ago. Never thought this would be what my business would be. I own a recording studio and that was my main business, and I never thought that I would be doing YouTube as a business. So I really do appreciate, guys, if you do like it, you tickle the like button for us, hit the bell and subscribe notification, and leave a comment. Let me know, did it work for you, this? Has it helped you to grow your subscribers and get you to that monetization stage? Let me know. I really want to know your thoughts in the comment section, guys. Really appreciate it. Take care.